I'm Orry Phillips here on the RiverHawk Spotlight with From Northeastern State Football. Jordan Banks, a return guest on the Spotlight, our first one of the 2025-26 athletic season. It's great to have you on, Jordan.
Thank you.
Football season is right around the corner. In fact, you could say it's already started. Summer practices. We've been at it for several weeks. And right around the corner from getting to go up to Michigan, second longest trip in program history, 975 miles from here. We're going to be playing football against Saginaw Valley State. What's the excitement level like right now?
The excitement level is like very much a lot, like throughout the whole team, throughout the whole week from summer, letting it be known as in, our first game is not only getting us on the fight, but, the disrespect as in they paying for us to get the flight, as in that, they think that it's going to be an easy dub. They think that it's going to be, our first game, a little warm-up game is week 0. Think it's going to be easy, all right, first week dub. That's not going to be the case at all. They got a very, very rude awakening. So I know then for us and for myself, throughout the whole team, just being very excited for this and the opportunity to shock the world, honestly.
Absolutely, and we have the chance to do exactly that. Let's go down the field here at Doc Wadley Walk and Talk. Talk about the process that it took to come back from your setbacks from last season, because it's not easy. We see a lot of guys that, you have such promise to start and it comes crashing down, and you saw the losses on the sideline last year. You didn't have a chance to be a part of that to help them out. What was it like? How does it speak to your resilience to be able to bounce back and factor right back into the mix to be just as fit as a year ago?
Really, just from the determination of rehab, God willingly within, blessing me to be able to heal the way I heal. But also my main thing is that once I got injured, I told myself and I asked God, what is the reason behind this? What is the what can I see myself developing from this as not only a man, but as a character, as a football player, as a leader. And I've done that, as in just staying in treatment, going back, and there's always those hard days where, I'm looking back at like, why am I really doing this? It's like I'm still hurting, but I knew for a fact as soon as I came back, when I got injured, the same day of, we had practice that same week, I walked on the field like this, letting people know, like, it ain't nothing to it. I'm gonna be right back. That's just me. I'm very much a very giving person, but also want to make sure that my word holds weight as in my actions. So that's one of the main things I did for sure, to just get back. Praying to God. Staying in my book within the Bible, and just working. Just staying on top of my treatment. That's the big thing. And as soon as I got back on that, and I knew that I was able to run and doing all that, I just know to myself the determination and the resiliency of like, this is not going to stop me, and I've been through it many times, as in when I first got my ACL coming back before even here, as we talked about, and God wouldn't give me nothing I cannot handle, so this is one of not only tests to my testimony again, so that's the big thing.
100%. So, Coach Chev mentioned it before. He said it on Coach's show. He said it at the Tahlequah luncheon a couple weeks ago. Last year, we were competitive.
Yes,
we were in just about every game we played. We played a lot of really good teams close that people didn't expect us to play close. But now the time for that's over. Now it's time to actually go out and get these signature wins.
Thanks.
So we have a chance to do it right off the bat with Saginaw. We have a chance to do it with Central Oklahoma, a team that we're right there with at the very end. What's different about this team maybe compared to last year? Because a lot of core guys coming back, you being one of them, but also some competition added to the mix. What do you think about the guys this year?
I think, competition is needed,
Yes.
It's the matter of fact that people understanding and keeping them on their toes, and that's the main difference, not only within this year of the competition that we have, but also as in the people that we brought in, the people that we brought in are involved in wanting to change this program as I first came in, and it was like, during the time of our first year, we had a lot of people coming from different places, and they had their own, agendas, their own identities of what they want to do in their own journeys. No disrespect to them, but within the people that's coming in now and the people that we brought in and from the high school and the transfers that we got from the people, it's a blessing to be able to have that, because we're all really close, really very much as in a family for us.
Let's move ahead now to the fan favorite segment. We did it with you last year, and that is the rapid fire round. I'll try to not ask some of the same questions from last year.
No, I got you.
Are you ready?
Yes, sir, I'm ready.
We'll start right off the bat, and that's going to be favorite football song, or just favorite song you listen to, workout, practice. What do you listen to right now? What do you like? If it comes on, you're hyped.
Okay, so I would say Song right now that I know for a fact if it comes on hype, I'll say NBA Youngboy Kickboxer.
There you go.
Said most definitely that song comes on, we're lit. Like I said, as a whole team, they know what's going on. It's like, all right, not only the song within kickboxing, it's like, all right, to me, it's like, all right, tell somebody to kick some butt. You feel me?
There you go.
So yeah, very much.
Absolutely. All right, if you weren't playing football, what sport would you be playing right now?
If I weren't playing football, honestly, I feel like I would either be playing basketball or, in all truth, I feel like I grew up a very big wrestling fan.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm like, if I was able to be a wrestler, I feel like I can do it. I feel like I have enough within body type to do everything else, the center of gravity, doing all that, so yeah.
Some of the guys in this team were great wrestlers.
Oh, most definitely.
Wrestling's coming back.
I'll tell you. I said we got some people on the team that is like really Olympic wrestlers. Like within some people that was top of the state, #1. So I give they all. I ask myself like, hey, some things of how to tackle on certain stuff, as in what y'all do for that. And it's all within being understanding of being a leader, but also learning from your, teammates and all that too. So.
All right. Next one I'll ask you. We'll go with two sides of the coin on this. Any coach on the staff right now, most likely, least likely to survive zombie apocalypse?
Oh, okay. Least likely, I would say Curtis Severini. For sure. I'm sorry, I love you, bro, but I just have to do it to you. Then I would say most likely to do it is June within Junior Tonavasa. And I said, because not only of where he was from, doing everything else too, I feel like his big body self is going to be knocking all zombies out and making sure he gets some food. So, like, at the end of the day, I feel like he's going to be all right.
All right. Here's another good one for you.
Yes, sir.
Then we'll have one more after this. Top player you're taking in fantasy football right now?
Oh.
I got my draft tonight. That's why I asked.
Okay, no, I understand that. I'm like, because we got a couple drafts, too. I understand. I'm like, I would say my top player, honestly, would probably be Travis.
Travis Hunter?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Because of people don't understand of how much plays and things that he's gonna do, as in especially if they give him the opportunity to and he can do it. As we've seen during camp, and everything they do in the OTAs, they did a lot of stuff, and he was showing both reps on both sides and knowing what he's doing. So I'm like, that's a sleeper pick for me.
If you're the Jaguars, are you letting him play both ways?
To be honest, I think he can. I'm gonna give him a shot. He played both sides. He's shown that he can do it in college. And I feel like it's a big difference. But now, if he done it in the OTA, done it against our top receivers, doing everything else, why not give him a shot? And he's an athlete to do it. So I give all respect to him on that.
Absolutely. All right, one more question. I believe we asked you this last year.
Okay.
But it's been a year. Maybe you've got a different answer. What word describes you where you're at right now as a player? One word.
One word describes me as a player, I would say determination.
Absolutely. That's great.
It's something that, I've been through to myself. I'm a very determined person, and throughout anything that God's given me, within a wall, testimony, anything else, injury, I'm gonna get back to it. I'm gonna shake back, and I know it's not only for my reasons, but also to make sure everybody else know that, that it's all right. Like, I'm gonna be good. Y'all gonna be good. Like, we're gonna be good. So that's the main thing. And that's what I thank God for that too. So.
Jordan Banks is back, folks,
yes,
and
sir.
He will be playing up in Michigan 1,000 miles from here. I'll be up there too. Randy will be up there. We're excited about it and excited to have you back on the field. This has been the RiverHawk Spotlight. We'll catch you next time.
Yes, sir.